this little thing did not start working at all. And I had to just I got quite angry.
Oh, it's moving! It's moving! No, it's not. No! Come on. Come in. Oh my God! Where is this root going? That's the root.
Hi there, and welcome back to this channel. This video captures the tiny activities that we did in the garden during my gardening vacation. The first activity we tackled last week was to install the new robotic lawnmower. We also planted some of the shrubs that I had bought and kept in the pots in the back of my garden. Obviously, I wanted to get them down. Furthermore, we also were able to finish the raised garden beds, so that was a big win. Hence, I think our garden is more or less ready for the summer, although in this 1 hectare, activities never end. I hope you enjoyed this tiny overview, and take care. The very first activity for my gardening vacation was to activate my robotic lawnmower, Robbo. Today, Robbo is 6 years old, and this is going to be his 7th mowing season. In general, Robbo is doing a great work in the garden, but he is very dependent on the guide wires. And once these are broken for whatever reason, Robbo cannot work at all. For example, he has not been mowing the front yard for a whole season, as the guide wires for the front yard were broken last year by the heavy machinery doing some digging work in my garden. However, Robbo can easily get stuck. For example, in the fireplace, or in my rose bed, or somewhere in a bigger hole digged by the badgers. Worst case, the blades of the automower would be damaged against some rock or root of the tree, and it starts to make a helicopter sound. Like here. That helicopter sound definitely is not good. So therefore I tried to defend all the tricky areas with some temporary fencing or bigger branches. But how would you defend Robbo from entering the badger damaged area? This is so huge that no number of branches can protect that part. And smoothing this out every single morning after the new holes have been digged is quite frankly a not feasible solution. And considering the dandelion season starting, me and Robbo needed some help. So the second task of my gardening vacation was to purchase and install this help.
A new Robbo.
This helper is an Husqvarna Automower 550 EPOS. Here, unpacking the stuff, and look how happy I am. I'm not going to go through the whole installation process, but the physical installation actually wasn't that bad at all. I had to lay down some wires for the reference station and the charger station, had to install the reference station itself, for which I had a very perfect location with a perfect visibility to the sky, as it is relying on the satellite connectivity, and connect the mower to the charger. And this is how easy it is.
Wait, let's hope that the trimmer starts.
Oh, I hope that every single time And every single time it goes like this. Oh yes, exactly like this. Ah, the on-off button, sure. Still not working. I have no clue what to do. Please, God, help me with the trimmers. I'm already getting super annoyed in here. Damn thing. I always forget. Which way do I need to keep this one to get it started? And that annoys me. I need to make a label here, I guess. Yes, please. In the end, I got the trimmer working, as I'm now preparing the land for the Mower installation. I'm trying to perfectly verbalize my point. As I'm now preparing the land for the robotic lawnmower installation, I also learned that the country life and making the YouTube video do not always want to go hand in hand. As I'm now preparing the land for the robotic lawnmower installation, I was trimming down the grass in this area and discovered that it still has some leaves from the last years inside. So this seems to be a very good material for composting, as it contains exactly 50-50 the greens and the browns. So I'm gonna just collect it and bring it to the composter. And as I bought myself a new composter, I was very eager to activate this with this perfect stuff from the land cleaning activity. This is a thermocomposter, which is supposed to compost with about 6 to 8 weeks in our climate. I'm just gonna put it all in. That is a remarkable improvement from the current posting method that I use, which takes about 5 years, and truthfully I have never had any good compost out of it yet. Because I just want to see if it works. If not, I need to make some adjustments. Alright, back to installing the reference station. There's a funny screw in here and I'm not sure what to do. I was messing with this screw at least 20 minutes, trying to secure it somehow to the reference station. In the end, I just gave up and continued as there was no screw whatsoever. The installation of the charging station was really an easy breeze, so no surprises there, everything worked. Both of them are now showing the green light, so they are ready for actual pairing and installation to the application. Done. So I was hoping for the fun part to start. First, the installation went smoothly. The new mower was paired with the application and instantly started to connect to the cloud. I was a happy puppy, hoping that soon all my mowing problems would be solved. Until the application crashed. But I was determined, so I tried again and again until I managed to get the mower paired with the application. Then I had to create a work area for the mower, as it is a wireless technology and no guide wires are to be laid on the ground. Well, also this didn't work, as the mower was constantly losing its satellite connectivity. I was getting slightly frustrated. So I even recorded a message to my sales guys, as they promised to provide any help I needed should I end up with some troubles while trying to install it myself. This message, of course, is in Estonian, but the point here is that this machine aims to lose its satellite connectivity every second minute, and the sky is completely clear. It is standing in the middle of the lawn, there is no obstacles, and there's no obstacles for the reference station. I was getting furious and doubting in myself like crazy. Finally decided to go inside and take a tea when I discovered from the Husqvarna homepage that there are actually technical difficulties with robotic mower functionality, including the map function and pairing the mowers. So I jumped outside, adjusted my approach, and installed the tiniest possible working area allowed by the application. Yes, exactly this tiny green dot here on the picture. Also, I learned that the new mower is so much slower compared to the old one when it comes to reacting to the commands.
Oh my. Well, this was the most difficult day I've ever had with any kind of technology, because I usually get along with technology quite well. This little thing did not start working at all, and I had to just I got quite angry. But now I made it, or the signal is better now, and I'm just gonna see how it's gonna look in the morning, and I hope it all will work out. I have my first main area done, I have my 2 cutters done, so yes, excited to review this thing in the morning.
Woohoo! But the next day was so much better. The connectivity with the satellites was so much better, and also the application itself was working more or less according to the expectations. And now creating a tiny work area and driving this thing exactly on the edge of the working area was not the aim here. The aim was to get it done and save. Woohoo! I made it! To be really honest, there still are some connectivity problems to the satellites for the new robotic lawnmower, and as well Ropo breaking his blades time to time. So they still need some attention, but it's better than relying on just one mower alone. So it was time to move on. So first we sowed some potatoes and then some more peas, watering a lot, and then started to plan for some planting activities. All of these pots and plants come from the ugly area in my garden, which you saw in the rootless gardening video. Yay! Mom is digging holes and my brother is helping me with trimmering. And my work was to remove the topsoil and throw it behind the fence. Even my brother's son was rigorously digging some holes. And for him it was the first time to meet the larvae, who is the cause of the badger invasion in my garden. We swapped the soil in the holes with some better quality soil from the back of the garden and covered it all with some self-made mulch. I think it looks pretty good. The next day started with a plan to transplant this massively big rubber plant. Here I am starting to dig it out. Well, it wasn't exactly as easy as I thought it would be. That's trickier than I thought. It definitely was quite an exercise. Okay, I got the first part with the pink stems out and thought that would require similar effort to get the other one out. No, the other one did not want to move at all. It was somehow moving, but no, not moving. I got pretty exhausted, so my mum stepped in. Look at that digging. Go, Mom! No, look at that. Whew. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. No, it's not. No. Oh my God, where is the root going? That's the root. Alright, I think it's obvious why it didn't come out. The root system was just so big that the individual roots extended out to 1.5 meters. That is insane. Woohoo! We got it out! And it was ready to be moved to its new location. Okay. Whoa, I don't think my garden has looked so neat in at least for the past 5 years. We covered the rubber with some shading cloth so that it wouldn't immediately burn after such a damage that it just experienced. Now celebrating with my mom in the beach, catching some sun and having some fun. Woohoo! Pretty! I love these tiny waves. And in these situations, my suggestion always is, go crazy, play like a child, and enjoy the day. Thank you so much for being here and watching the whole video. I wish you all the best and take care.